All right, ready, go. Ready, go. So currently your backswing is somehow limited. Your club goes only about 45 degrees. Yeah. The video clip you sent me earlier showed a lot of shift toward the target early on, but this one you have slight initial shift away and then shifting. This is a lot better than the clip you sent me before. But the thing is, the backswing is too peaceful.
Okay.
It's too slow. Yeah, and then in the down the line view here,
Oh yeah, it's real short, huh?
yeah, it's short and your club head goes quite high. So the hands goes a bit lower, and then the club actually goes a step.
Okay.
So you need to have the opposite. So the hands go a bit higher, and then drop the club head a bit more.
Okay.
And since you are a skilled golfer, what we'll do today is we'll just directly go to the step drills.
Okay.
And then just I will awaken, the dynamics of your body.
Okay.
So I'm just giving you a stimulus, and then your body will automatically respond to that. So, okay, we don't need the ball for a moment. So, okay. So stage one, let's start from stage one. Keep the feet together, and then have good trigger motion. Throw the club this way first, and then bring it back. Step first, and bring it back, and step this way, and then let it go. Okay. So no need to swing hard at this point, but to try to feel the flow. Now make the motion continuous. The trigger is too cautious, and then so the motions are broken. So you have this trigger, and then try to take a step, make it continuous, and then move. Okay. Have a little bit of ballistic feel. This time the step was too early, or the initiation of the backswing was a bit too late. So you have to connect these really well. So what you need to pay attention to is basically we want to see a continuous club head motion. So there shouldn't be any sort of interference. The club head should continuously move here, and then you have to take the steps at the right point. Okay. So if the steps affect the motion of the club head, then something is not right. Oh, okay. The timing is not right. Now it's better. So it's now better. So imagine that if you don't take the step and just let it go and then bring it back and swing, this is the overall flow, right? Uh-huh. And when you take the steps, you'll only strengthen the promote the good interaction with the ground, but it should not affect the motion of the club head.
Okay.
Yes. Now timing is a lot better. So pay attention to the continuous motion of the club head.
And when I do this, I'm moving everything, right?
Yeah, turning the body. That's the key. Uh-huh. Aha. If you have active trigger, then it'll be a lot easier instead of going slowly here. Yeah, now the timing is a lot better. Now, make everything faster. So the trigger should be faster, backswing should be faster. Let it go. Yes, again. The shift motion is controlled by the leg actions. Okay, so you can have a lot more active shifts, but then by pushing the ground down and outward, right and left. So with that, you can control the motion of the body. So give a more active motion. Yeah, still the trigger is too slow. And also when you start the backswing, currently what you're doing is go up here and then the upper body is leaning this way and try to pull the arms down here. But instead, go over here and shift the whole body and then turn around.
Okay.
Instead of pulling like this. Okay? So when you, in the trigger motion, when you turn, by pushing the ground down and leftward here, with that, your upper body will lean this way slightly. So with this turn, and then it's easier to turn around by using the shoulders. So what you have to avoid is leaning this way,
Like that.
and then leaning that way during the backswing. Okay? So use the legs more actively. Again. So now draw more actively. Still it's too cautious. Let's make it faster. So give me the fastest trigger and the backswing you can have.
Don't worry about the downswing.
Don't worry about the downswing. No. If you have good backswing, then automatically you have good downswing. So yes, that's a lot better. Currently, the steps are a bit too small.
Okay.
What's your regular stance? Give me your regular stance. Yeah, since that's your regular stance, you can, I think, take a bit longer step in the backward direction. Okay, so, and the first step can be a bit bigger. Again, so let's repeat this several times. Then, eventually, you will be able to build a really smooth and a continuous motion. So for the moment, don't worry about the swinging hard in the downswing, but just pay attention to the overall flow. Make it continuous. And then when you turn, use more shoulder-driven turn instead of using the arms here. So currently you have a tendency of using the arms. In the trigger motion, if you have a good shoulder turn here, turn, and from here, by turning the shoulders, bring the club back instead of
Pulling down my arms. Okay.
So use the shoulder turn to drive everything. So you don't have to go too far out or high in the trigger motion. When you go too high, particularly using the arms, then you tend to pull it down. Okay. So just give enough shoulder turn. That's the goal, is to have good shoulder turn, and then bring it back. Okay. The focus is shoulder turn using the lower body. Yes, that motion is a lot better. Yep. Yes. Now, so that motion is a lot more continuous. It looks a lot more comfortable. Now, during the backswing, try to have a bit more wind up here. So now your goal is to bring the club to this horizontal position here. So if you really intend to bring the club here, then it will actually go a bit more because of the momentum, right? But try to make the backswing a bit bigger. Yeah. That backswing is a lot better.
So am I doing that just by letting my wrist release a little bit, or kind of everything?
So go more, and on the way down, image drawing a sword. So in other words, you pull the club along the shaft instead of letting it go. So no wrist action here, but rather bring it down here, and then add the wrist motion here. Yeah. So as long as you have that, then you can really take advantage of the big backswing there.
Okay.
Yeah, in your case, just all you need is to repeat this. And then the only thing is that you tend to move your body this way a lot, okay, without moving the body that way. So during the backswing, you can shift that way more. Yeah, so instead of intentionally shifting the body this way, in your image, try not to shift at all. Okay? Because you have a tendency of shifting, so the pelvis is going this way here. You'll go to this position here. So just to think that you are not shifting at all, intentionally.
Okay.
So, but shift away more. But give active trigger, backswing, or shoulder driven. Currently, your swing plane is outward. The swing plane is going more that way because you are sliding the pelvis this way on the way down, and then try to just throw the hands this way here. But you need to, on the way down, you need to keep your hands a bit closer to your body here. Then this will give you this motion here.
Okay.
Instead of letting it go.
Okay.
So instead of sliding this and lowering the right side too much, just to bring the hands close to your body and then turn around this way. So what I'll do now is I'll stay on the left side of the target. So intentionally try to swing toward me. So again, active trigger and backswing. Give enough backswing, large enough backswing. That's a bit better. And also here's one issue. Stop there, right there. Stop there. If you look at your wrist here, you don't have any pronation, supination here. Just the turning, holding here. But what if you do this? So you have, this is called pronation, and this side will show a supination here. But if you turn your forearm slightly this way, then the club will go a bit flatter here. This is better.
Okay.
Okay? And then bring it down. The similar position here. Okay? And on the way down, keep the hands a bit close to your body. Then naturally, it has to turn around again this way here.
Okay.
So from the beginning, yeah, try to bring the head more this way. Yep. Again. The trigger and the backswing is too slow. Make it faster, faster. The fastest you can have. So your goal is to have really active backswing, really fast backswing. Yeah. When you have fast backswing, automatically you'll have really active downswing. So instead of putting a lot of effort in the downswing alone, yep. Yes, now swing plane is a lot better. Now it's more toward the target. Again. Yeah. Bring the hands a bit closer, more closer to your body on the way down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then you have good control, head control there. Mm-hmm. So when you let the club head go out too much, then you are actually losing the control. Okay. And then you cannot do anything. So it keeps going that way.
Yeah.
But when you bring the hands a bit close to your body, and then turn around using the wrist motion here, then you will be able to have a good control here. You don't let the club head go out here, but try to hit the ball and then bring this in here.
Okay.
Now again, so here, let's see, what we need to pay attention to is fast motion, the fastest you can have, okay? And then large enough backswing. Large enough backswing. So that means first you have to have a good shoulder turn and then bring the club enough. And then on the way down, bring the hands a bit closer to your body, right? And then in doing that, when you turn that way, no need to slide the pelvis a lot this way.
Right.
Okay, this sliding motion comes with this motion here.
Mm-hmm.
But now you bring the hands close to your body and then let it go this way. So you'll have more turn this way instead of sliding the pelvis a lot. So again, fast motion, particularly fast backswing. And then large enough backswing, right? And on the way down, bring the hands close to your body so that limit the pelvis slide. So those are the things you need to pay attention to. Yep. Now, connect everything. Yes. It's turning around. So have an active, good trigger, and then bring it back fast. Yes. So shape-wise, that's a lot better. Yeah. Okay. Now I'll record this. So ready, go. This time the backswing was a bit short, and then you try to pull it down with arms. So make sure that you have enough backswing. Okay. Okay. Ready, go. You know, when you were warming up, and then initially when you hit the balls, oftentimes you hit the ground.
Yeah.
It's because your club head is really high.
Yeah.
Your hands are low, so you have to bring the club head down quite a bit. So you have a lot of up-down motion.
Oh, okay.
That's why that tends to hit the ground.
Okay.
But now, when you increase the backswing size here, and you're more turning instead of
Up, down, up, down.
yeah, bring it down.
Yeah.
So that will improve the impact. So this is your initial swing
Yeah.
already. Although I want to see the club passing the
Okay.
horizontal line,
Okay.
But if you look at now the way you're moving,
Yeah.
so give more backswing, a bit bigger backswing, and then have a bit more time. When backswing is short, then you tend to rush
Okay.
with the arms. But this one had a lot more motion, the down the line view. Look at this.
That's better.
Yeah, and then also the swing plane is more toward the target now.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. So this is level 1. Now, let's go to stage 2. Stage 2, use a bit narrow stance, and then eliminate the first step, and only take the second step. Okay. The same flow. Yep. So still remember everything. Fast backswing, and then large, fast and a large backswing, right? And on the way down, keep the hands a bit close to your body, and then so have a less sliding, pelvis sliding, but rather try to turn. Now you are getting used to faster motion, faster backswing. Yeah. So eventually, you will not be able to imagine a slow backswing. Okay, once you get into this rhythm. Okay, again, stage 2. Yep. Are you sticking to the key principles? Now, speed is fast enough. Yeah. And is your backswing large enough?
Probably not.
So you have to make a self-diagnosis. Yeah. And then you should be able to know what you're doing. Okay? So the backswing can be increased a bit more. Okay. So you can, instead of dropping the cleaver too much, if you turn your shoulders a bit more, then naturally you have a more backswing. And then on the way down, you are keeping the hands close to your body reasonably, right? And so you have more turning motion instead of pelvis slide. That's good. So all you need to pay attention here is just add more shoulder motion. And then you have a tendency of moving the foot and then opening the foot when you start the downswing. So go up here and then.
Oh, yeah.
This is here.
Yeah.
That will cause the opening of the pelvis early. Okay. But no need to do that. Here. Go up here. When you take the step, simply just almost because your body is closed here, in this position, when you have a little bit shift motion, then it should be more backward motion like this, the feel of backward motion. Okay? Then no need to open the foot, right? So no need to increase the foot flare here. So just take a step. In this position, you're almost taking the step backward here. So instead of early opening the pelvis, go here and then just take the step in this position. No need to open the pelvis here. Just to try to have a little shift from here and then just turn around.
And when I turn around, I'm turning everything at once? Or?
Yes, it's just to kick the ground with the left leg and then let it go. Okay. So the main driving force will be the leg action here. Okay. So you have the tendency of a right arm dominant swing. I think it can be just considered as your unique swing pattern. Although I want to see more involvement of the left side, but you have a strong right arm here. Okay. So the tendency of pushing this down here, that's why you have a sliding pelvis early, and the early opening like this. But if you start from the downswing from the closed position, if you engage the left arm more, it'll be more this motion here. Yeah, throwing the arm, left arm, to the target direction, instead of pushing the right arm in too much.
Okay.
Okay. So from the wind up, fully wound up position here, from here, using the left side, throw out instead of.
Okay.
So when you use the right arm a lot, what happens is the elbow comes in quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In your case, it's not stuck here, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But you're going more this way here, so it's the typical right arm dominant swing.
Okay.
But you have to be aware of that. Okay. So try to start the downswing with a more closed body alignment. Yes. I think you improved your flow quite a bit, and then those details you have to work on in the long term.
Yeah.
If you want to reduce the degree of right arm dominance, then you have to start practicing, the left arm motion more, and that left arm motion is not from this motion, but rather from this motion. Yes. And then the right arm will work with it. Yeah. And then part of the reason why you lose balance at the end is because your body is turning too much.
Mm-hmm.
You have to turn a lot because your right arm is coming in here. With this, you have to turn quite a bit. But if you start using the left arm a bit more, what happens is swing and then throw the arms actively here, then this motion will actually slow down the body turn.
Okay.
Instead of just keep going like this.
Yeah.
So when you use the arms at the end well, by throwing the arms and the club toward the target, this motion will actually slow down the body. So you don't have to turn that much. And you will have good, stable finish position. You see your foot already there. You're opening quite a bit. Okay, stage 2. So start the downswing with the more closed body position. And then just all you need to do is throw the arms and the club toward the target actively.
Okay.
No need to turn really, a lot.
Just my left arm, right?
So what you increase the involvement of left arm and then decrease the involvement of right arm, but it doesn't mean that completely the left arm should take over. Okay, still because it's your swing characteristic, while maintaining it, but we can reduce the discrepancy or, the difference. So just to engage the left arm slightly more, stage 2. Yeah, but your swing flow is. Yeah, good. And then again, keep a bit more, more rotation in the backswing. Yes. So your priority is having good wind up, okay, instead of try to hit hard in the downswing.
Way back there.
So yeah, for you it'll be like too big, but actually to me it's perfect. Yeah. So stage 2. Yeah, now I will record this. Okay, ready, go. Go. As you repeat this more and more, you will be able to build confidence. When you build the confidence, then you will be able to swing harder and harder. Okay, ready, go. Yeah, but to me, the flow is. So this was stage 1. Even stage 2 is better than stage 1, as you can see here. It's somewhat limited. Now this is your initial swing.
Oh yeah. I'm not even. There's no backswing at all.
Yeah, and this is stage 1. Yeah, it was not sufficient. Look at this. So let's move on to stage 3. So no step. Okay, and then the same idea. Good trigger and the fast backswing. And in doing this, because it's a shoulder-driven turn, and the shoulder turn is coming from the lower body action, okay, particularly the leg push. So when you turn this way, the left leg is pushing the ground and then turn. When you turn this way, right leg is pushing the ground and then turn here. So really, it's all about the leg push. So essentially, in the two-step drills here, the key is push, push, push. So left push, right push, and then left push. So left up, right up, and then left up. So up, up, up. But now, because in the backswing, we won't have more time up there, right? So it will be up, up, up.
Okay.
Okay. So when you use this kind of rhyme or whatever, it will help
Okay.
overall the organization of the motion. So sometimes just intentionally using a grunt, okay, like in tennis, when they try to hit hard and they grunts a lot, right? You can do the same thing in golf. Up, up, up.
Yeah. Okay.
That tells you what to do, right? So stage 3. So left leg push, right leg push, and the left leg push. Up, up, up. So from now on, the motion should be more coming from the lower body. Okay. So image this. You are loading a bag of cement, okay, on the back of a truck. And when you try to throw the bag, you're not doing this or whatever.
Right.
You try to come up with the best body posture
Okay.
to support that, and then using the body and then try to throw.
Okay.
Instead of using the arms or unnecessarily sliding the pelvis or whatever, right? So if you really want to promote the motion of the club, you have to use the body in an orchestrated way. And then so all the body motion should promote good club motion.
Okay.
So when you slide the pelvis too much or opening the shoulders too much, it looks nice. If you watch your YouTube videos, you'll be able to see a lot of cases doing something like this. They may look nice, but this motion does not really help the motion of the club.
Right.
That's the problem.
Okay.
So pay attention to the club motion, okay? Club motion. And then promote good active club motion by using your whole body. Stage 3. Yes. Yes. Now you're using your body a lot better. Yeah. Again, it's the focus should be on the club head motion or club motion. Your body has to move in such a way that it really promotes good, fast motion of the club.
Okay.
In a controlled way, right?
Yeah.
So, stage 3. Now, here, let's make sound. PJ, sing.
But you start the grunt in your PJ.
No. Yeah, VJ, sing. So up is for the trigger, VJ is for the backswing, and sing is for the downswing. Yeah, And then VJ, that's exaggerated, so it gives more time. At the same time, you'll have a bit bigger turn, right? So there'll be actually really good rhythm. Ooh, VJ, sing. Or you can say, ooh, Perez.
I like that, how that works.
Yep.
VJ.
Yes. And then so oop, and then VJ, and then sing. The accents are when you push the ground with the leg, right?
Okay.
Oop, VJ, sing. It's all about leg push. Yeah.
How is that backswing? Is it short still?
It's getting shorter. Yeah. That's better. So, in order to have enough backswing, the feel you need to have is by pushing the ground good with the right leg here, so that you're standing on the right leg. Stand tall here. Doesn't mean you're extending your body like this. Maintain the spine axis, but bring the hip up like this. So when you have this feel of moving the right hip up instead of moving it backward too much, when you stand tall here, naturally you have more turn and then larger backswing and more time there. Yeah. So it's all about leg actions. Okay? So again, give me 3 of those. One. Faster backswing. 2. One more. Yes, have really fast backswing using the momentum, and then by pushing the ground with the right leg and have enough backswing.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me record stage 3. Okay. Ready, go. So it's all about just awakening your body, okay? And then, so orchestrate the body motion. Okay, ready, go. Yeah. Now the swing plane is a lot more consistent, and everything is So this was your stage 2. Stage 3. Stage 3 is a lot more rhythmic.
Okay.
You have just up and down rhythm here. See?
Yeah.
Now, let's go back to.
Yeah.
This is stage 1. Now flow is better, but still not enough backswing. So now it's a little more rhythmic.
Yeah.
Okay, give me 3 stage 3s. So in the backswing, push the ground hard with the right leg and then have a good backswing. Yeah. Yeah, you have enough shoulder turn. Now this is really good. Actually, the club position, if you use your wrist too much, then you can certainly drop the club head quite a bit, but that's not good. So you really have to increase your shoulder turn, right? But currently you have a really good shoulder turn. So the downs in the downswing you can really take advantage of it. Yes. So when you don't have enough shoulder turn, what happens is you have to use the arms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you tend to rush down. Yeah. So from now on, whether you, whatever you do, always feel this rhythm. Up, up, up. DJ, sing. Okay? When you work, and then when you have just 10 seconds, up, 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 and then start working. So even in your dream, you will say up, up, up.
In line at the grocery store, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you find some time, then just work on the up, up, up. And then imagine you are a conductor. You're conducting an orchestra. Mm-hmm. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So up, 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 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So up motion. This is important, right? That up motion is coming from the leg action. Push the ground. Mm-hmm. So now your stage 3 is really flowing.
Okay.
And then you are into this rhythm here. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's do stage 3 and your regular swing.
Okay.
In a row. So first do stage 3 as your pre-shot routine, and then do your regular swing. Now the key is you should be able to use this rhythm in your regular swing, right? So by doing stage 3 first, remember that rhythm, and then try to utilize it in the regular swing. Now, your regular swing.
That felt short.
Short, and also the club head went more this way here.
Yeah.
So you had the tendency to crossover. So remember, this is the key. When you start the backswing, you have to have a shift motion first.
Okay.
Shift and then turn around the right hip. Try to turn around the right hip here instead of turning somewhere between the two.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So try to turn around the right hip here. Shift and then turn around. And then give enough backswing turn. Mm-hmm. This time. So what happens is you tend to lower your body actually during the backswing. So what happens is if you lower your body, it's hard to bring this enough. So instead, initially when you shift, then obviously the knees slightly flex the butt. By pushing this, stand tall. Stand tall instead of lowering your body. Again, stage 3 and the regular swing. Yeah. So basically, when you do the regular swing, although you are not doing the trigger motion, but internally here, imagine that you're doing the trigger motion. And then your body can move certainly to match that, right? So if this is the timing here, then you do the similar timing and then bring it back. No rush here. Okay. Imagine you are doing some sort of a trigger motion, and then shift and then turn around the right side and then give it enough motion.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the key. So you have to remember what you did in stage 3 and then try to take advantage of it in the regular swing. So remember that body action. Yeah, now the flow is better. Although you can speed up the backswing. You can make it a bit faster. Or a lot faster, actually. So your goal now is, in the regular swing, try to make backswing really fast. However, you don't rush it down. Have enough time. Okay, stage 3 and the regular swing. Remember that. Give big backswing. The backswing size is good, but the speed is a bit slow. Yeah, make it faster. So that fast motion has to come from the body. It's not from your arms, but it has to come from your body.
Very fast.
No, it's still you can go faster. You can go even faster. Give me your fastest. So again, in order to have really fast backswing, you have to use the body. The body has to trigger everything. So when you have stage 3, because you're starting from here, it's a lot easier to have fast motion, right? And from here, you have to use the leg action and then bring it up.
Okay.
Leg action first and then bring up, instead of starting the arm motion early. Always body and leg action first and then try to bring the So in the regular swing, during the backswing, instead of thinking that you're lifting this arm up here, then always it will be a smaller, and then this becomes slower. So what you have to think is that first you move the body and then adding the shoulder motion here.
Okay.
Then you'll automatically go here, right?
Okay.
Without even using the arms. If you start the motion with the body action and then add the shoulder turn all the way, so instead of using the right arm a lot, okay? And then have more time up there. Have more time up there. So in the regular swing, at the top, have more time. If you have more time up there, then the overall swing becomes a lot easier. But still, your swing has changed quite a bit, even in the regular swing. So let me record this and then show you what you're doing. Okay, ready?
Stage 3 or just
Both stage 3 and the regular swing.
okay.
Ready, go. Ready, go. Yeah. So that last one was a lot better. No.
Yeah.
Now the regular swing here.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah. That's way better.
So your swing had changed quite a bit,
Yeah.
but still you're not taking advantage of the stage 3 fully.
Okay.
So you have to work on this more
Okay.
to connect the stage 3 and your regular swing.
Okay.
More important, the most important thing is using your lower body.
Okay.
If you use the body more actively, it's easier to start everything. Even when you do stage 3, sometimes you are hesitating here when to start, right? You don't know when to start.
Yeah.
It's because your body is not having this internal rhythm here. So it's hard to decide when to start.
Okay.
But when you have an internal rhythm going on here, then so it's easier. So always you have to prepare your body. So sometimes what will be helpful is when you do the regular swing, 1, 2, 3, count. So you know that at 3 you will start the backswing. Then 1 is the initial preparation. 2 is really triggering something, okay, internally. And then 3 you are starting here. So 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So when you know when to start, then you can always prepare better. So try this. Stage 3, and then in regular swing, count 1, 2, and then at 3 start. So when you internally count, then it will prepare your body.
Okay.
So it's always it's just a matter of strategy.
Yeah.
How to tell your body when to start. So 1, 2, 3. So your body, your demeanor will basically show that whether you are preparing your body well or not. So if you consider the whole thing here, if you have a full stage 3, if you're smaller version, still the same thing.
Yeah.
Without having much motion here, still you can count internally.
Right.
Versus So maintain the same rhythm,
Yeah.
but you can change the actual body motion.
Okay.
More importantly, the whole thing is coming from the body action here. So you don't have to really have a lot of arm motion here. If your body works, because the key is push, push. Push here, push.
Okay.
So you can develop strategically, the best way to promote good initial backswing motion. So it's all about dancing, dancing, dancing. Yeah. So when you have that rhythm here, you'll never be able to rush. This time you lift it with the arm instead of using the body motion. And also during the backswing, try to throw the club away more. Faster motion, initially body motion, and then try to throw the club out, and then it will come up here, right?
Okay.
No need to lift it with the right arm.
I guess that's what's happening in stage 3, huh? You're doing this to here.
So as you do the stage 3 and stage 2 and stage 1, whatever that is, yeah, basically you have to teach your body to develop the rhythm.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, let me record this again. So just remember having really active backswing, fast backswing.
Okay.
During the regular swing, try to have the fastest backswing you can make.
Okay.
Okay? That's your main task here. But in order to have a faster backswing, you have to use the body. And shift good first and then turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Without using the body, it's hard to make fast backswing.
Yeah.
With the arms only, it's hard.
That's what I've been doing lifting, right?
Mm.
Okay.
So stage 3 and your regular swing, but in the regular swing, give me the fastest you can make. Okay?
Stage 3 first.
Yeah. So ready, go. Although it was not the fastest you can have, but the motion is a lot better than your initial swing pattern. So ready, go. Yeah. So it's just a matter of practicing more.
Yeah.
So have a purposeful practice.
Okay.
Okay. Always use stage 3 as your pre-shot routine. Yeah. Now let's hit the ball. Again, do the same thing. Stage 3, and your regular swing. But if you do this, then you will never hit the ground. Mm-hmm. Don't break the ball, okay? Man, that was...
Do they break?
No. This time, because of the ball, it's because of the ball. You want to avoid the ball, so your body moved backward, away from the ball, and then the club came down. So sometimes it may be easier to actually approach to the ball and swing over here instead of going here.
Okay.
So you don't have to work.
Again, or?
Yeah, try it again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you see, when you initially hit the ball, about half of the times you hit the ground.
Yeah.
But now the impact is really good. Okay, that means you don't have a lot of up and down motion because your swing has changed quite a bit. So let's record. So again, stage 3 and the regular swing. Ready, go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, ready, go. Yeah, so I don't see you hitting ground anymore.
Yeah.
And you see, now the swing plane is quite consistent. So it's a lot more planar motion now.
Yeah.
And if you go back to the initial down the line view, so here, so the hands are lower than the club here. So from this, when you come down, because the club starts the downswing trip from high position to all the way down here, so you have a lot of up and down motion.
Mm-hmm.
But now your backswing is more going this way here, starting the downswing like this.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a lot less up and down motion.
Okay.
That's why now the impact is a lot more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So keep working on it, okay? Still you have tendency of the elbow here, but that's okay. That's I'll just take it as your unique swing pattern, right arm dominant pattern. But since you are controlling it well, so it should be okay. So you put this one here. You're opening the body quite a bit, and then the elbow is behind the trunk here, coming down. Now, when we go to the last one here. Look at this. So the club head is down, coming down here. So with this, now your swing motion is a lot more continuous now,
Mm-hmm.
and then flowing, and you don't have a lot of up and down motion. And you can also increase the speed quite a bit because of the large backswing.
Right.
Now you tend to use body more.
Okay.
So if you repeat this again and again to really make it yours,
Mm-hmm.
then you will find yourself building confidence. You know that you will never hit the ground anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Then you start putting more effort and make the backswing faster.
Yeah.
Then you will be able to hit harder and harder.
Okay.
Okay? So
Great.
any questions?
Not really. No.
Yeah, this is an easy
Yeah.
session. You responded really well. So
I'll just watch this video again, I guess.
yeah. So watch this session, and then see how your swing has changed. Even in the stage 1, still you were reluctant to have bigger
Yeah, it
backswing.
feels like you're so out of control when you're way back there, for me at least.
And then now, starting from stage 2, and then stage 3, and then the regular swing, now you handle it a lot better. So the key is always have this big picture image, the whole swing here.
Mm-hmm.
So first, everything is one continuous motion, right? So go here and then bring it back here and then go down. This is one continuous motion. And on the way down, if you look at the downswing alone, so you are here, swing through, and then you're going to this position. This is one motion. Instead of putting a lot of effort near the impact,
Right.
just to try to create the continuous and active motion here to reach this position.
Mm-hmm.
Then the club head will pass through where the ball is, and then hit the ball.
Okay.
So instead of putting too much effort here,
Right.
okay? Backswing the same. When you start from the trigger motion here, going to this position here, you have an acceleration phase here, and then deceleration phase here. So you have good acceleration, develop fast motion, and then nicely decelerate here, as you turn, keep turning. So instead of just going
Yeah.
violently like this,
Yeah.
if you want to make the motion really continuous, then you have acceleration, the good deceleration here, and then acceleration again.
Okay.
Then the motion will be better connected.
Okay.
So even in the backswing from the trigger, here, acceleration and deceleration nicely here, and then acceleration, deceleration here.
Okay.
So this will be the overall image of the swing, right?
Right.
So keep that in mind, and then make it as continuous as possible,
Okay.
as smooth
And
as
when you say
possible.
continuous, you mean think of the club head as
And then,
continuing moving, or?
yeah, so,
Along with the body.
and even the body,
Yeah,
even the
okay.
body. So, and then do not rush down here. Wait until this motion is completed and then going down.
Okay.
Then you have a less abrupt motion.
Okay.
So you'll have a good deceleration here and then acceleration. If you go here, you intentionally try to come down, you have abrupt transition here.
Okay.
So it's not continuous.
Okay.
Okay? So make it smooth. So the term smooth swing may be better than the continuous swing. So think it as a smooth motion.
Smooth motion.
Smooth motion requires good acceleration initially and then deceleration toward the end, and the acceleration and the deceleration.
Okay.
With that, your body will dance to create that good acceleration, deceleration, repeating, right? Yeah. So from now on, whenever you find the 10-second time, then up, up, up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that backswing felt so fast, but looking at
But
it
still
on
you can-
video, it doesn't look fast at all.
Still, you can increase your backswing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes what your body tells you may not be accurate,
Yeah.
or because you have sort of a prejudice here. So, but you can increase the backswing speed,
Okay.
definitely. So work on it,
All right.
and have purposeful practice,
Right.
okay, and with good intention.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet. Thanks so much.